What if the sun just stopped burning? I know I've been warned that if I stay out here, the sun will melt my skin off. So technically we still have 7 minutes, so yeah. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are ranking which of these sun disappearing scenarios is actually the best, will lead to the extinction of humanity. You know, hearing that sound, it just kind of wakes me up at night, but over time, as you're watching all these EAS scenarios, they all have that similar sound.
The world began to drift in the vacuum of space. Experts agree that due to this sudden change, we will begin to draw into orbit on the planet Jupiter.
Okay, so we might become Jupiterians, but then there's also a risky chance that if we miss, we land straight into Jupiter.
If we fail to form any orbits, Jupiter will engulf us in about 9,219 hours, or 384 days.
At least that gives us a year. I'm just looking at how many ways the sun can disappear, blow up.
CBBC channel is launching on Monday the 11th of February.
This is 2002, this is what would happen.
For an important announcement, please stand by.
Standing by what time it is.
We advise all residents to remain calm at all times.
At this point, I'd be looking up, mass panic on Twitter just to see what kind of panic it is. This BBC is super calm. Their EAS emergency alert, it's not blaring out, in a robotic voice. I mean, technically this is a robotic voice, but it's like a PowerPoint show.
Surrounded in cloaks of darkness, animals have been reportedly shown to be suddenly acting strange and showing aggressive behavior, which also includes pets.
No, not my cat. Is my cat gonna jump me?
Get back! Get back! You fiendish feline! You can't get here.
Been failing to grow due to the lack of natural sunlight. Satellites have also been failing to operate as well.
I didn't know we have updates on crops. Usually you monitor that over, a week basis or something like that. No, like within 7 minutes.
Every living being needs sunlight to thrive.
Photosynthesis is important. What do you think it'd be in this scenario? Is it aliens? Okay, can't get enough of aliens. So they don't have any more information. Please stand by as we watch the Earth get colder. Animals started having beef with us. This is by Kindis FX, an explosion, the end of the world. Oh, yeah. Now that'll definitely do it.
This is breaking news. We don't know what's going on outside.
I really like that sound.
We ask you not to go out.
I don't know if this is footage from a protest. Oh, they got it. Everybody's like walking slowly in this event.
End of the world.
End of the world. No more detail. End of signal.
Gravitational effect. The disappearance of the sun has been deliberately caused in order to avoid a solar singularity. The sun will be returned to its original location.
If we had the ability to remove the sun and put it back, at that point humanity should be in a much more advanced area. Being super advanced, then still having lack of food and lack of resources. So like are we on top of our game when it comes to technology than the survival of humanity? So this is the sun Vanish. It was requested by Kenny Dang for Wild Diamond 7. At this time, lock all doors and windows. Turn off all the lights and do not turn them back on for any reason. So we're looking at aliens invading. We could do a guess the creature. Are we getting harmed by the government? Are we getting harmed by the aliens? I feel like the world is out to get us at this point with all these EAS scenarios. 5 hours later, what happened?
This time, all residents are advised to stay home and do not go outside for any reason, or you will be burned alive. The temperature reached the maximum of 164 degrees Fahrenheit.
Going for the sun explosion, in which we get burnt to a crisp.
Outside, and people who put sunscreen on
They even try putting on sunscreen. Yeah, sunscreen will stop these burns.
NASA is trying to figure out how the sun had the ability to burn
Now the
people
sun
alive.
is burning people alive. Now, something else must be causing the sun to be extra burning. Why are we asking this question when we all know that the answer for the sun would be, the sun is dying?
The estimated date of the sun exploding is 1 week. Stay tuned for more information on
1 day later, we're getting the alert during the commercials.
Been burning people alive, and we have reports that the sun has the ability to melt buildings in its path.
Yes, because the sun be burning everything at this point.
And the estimated date of the sun exploding is 5 days away.
Wow, 5 days. 5 days. How long would it actually explode if the sun reached that point? The effects of the explosion would reach about 8 minutes and 20 seconds, so we don't have 5 days. Guys, we only have 8 minutes. So this is in case, like, the sun doesn't vanish, we do. So, this is kind of like a roleplay scenario.
Yanking us away from the sun. As Earth continues to leave the sun's orbit, we will continue to experience a number of detrimental environmental repercussions, including dramatic drops in temperature, confused and potentially aggressive wildlife, and change of
the squirrels. I don't know, maybe. The squirrels definitely are out for us.
Information on that will be revealed in the days to come. Scientists report that we will no longer experience seasons, and eventually life on the surface will be impossible without artificial heat production.
You mean we're not going to experience Halloween? We're not going to experience the good fall weather? No, this is terrible. No, this is terrible. Like the other scenarios, they were fine. The minute you take Halloween from me, when we throw hands, okay? We're gonna throw hands with this sun or whoever took us out of this orbit.
The bunkers are powered using geothermal energy, and there are reports that some bunkers are even utilizing UV lamps to enable the existence of some plants.
But I'm more interested in how we're gonna rescue ourselves, okay? And say, what if we put a really giant rocket? Could we push Earth back into its orbit?
There have been no new reported cases of solophrenia. All bunkers are being asked to volunteer all available materials, especially any metals, wood,
Probably because, you know, we were given hope. And I think that was, you know, strong enough to keep people pushing forward. So it's good that you're at least motivating people on Earth for survival. That one was us just being forced out of orbit. So compared to, you know, the sun vanishing, we vanished. But then we got back in. It seems like a better situation. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.